Press record. Hey guys, it's welcome to our first team call of 2016. It is January 7th, and thank you guys so much for me. I know I announced it super late notice, so I appreciate you guys logging in. It means a lot to me. And it is a new year. The holidays are over, and I know all of us are probably feeling ready to gear back up. So say hi, Bella. Okay.
Hi.
So I'm excited to kick the year off. I wanted to kind of just give you guys a little pep talk. I know November and December, they're hard months for a lot of reasons. They're hard months in the fitness business in general because people don't really care as much about what's going on physically with themselves. They're busy. They may be a little bit more strapped for cash because they're buying Christmas presents. And so usually it's just a slower time. It's always, every year it's slower. And I know I've had a lot going on, so I wanted to apologize if I've seemed distant or not quite as present for some of you guys. Please know that it is not personal. I've just had a lot going on at home, and there's only so much one person can do. So I do apologize if you felt some of that. So it's definitely not my goal. So I just wanted to kind of say that to all of you guys. And on that note, we're going to kick this month off. It is January. There are a bajillion challenge packs for sale this month. As you all know, you guys all know Humor and Chisel is out there for our more, our experienced exercisers. And the Fix Extreme 3-day refresh are all on sale as well. Something I want you guys to think about now is if you guys are an Emerald coach or higher, I'm going to really encourage you guys to think about running your own challenge group. And the reason being is if you don't ever step outside that comfort zone and try, then you'll always, I like the big groups every now and then because it is fun. It's more interactive. There's more people. So it seems like it's busier, but it can also get really overwhelming. And those of us that like more of the personal, it can be hard. So there are good and bad things about it both, but I want to encourage that because I think that it can be really positive. And those of you, when you guys make a connection with somebody that purchases something from you, they've chosen you as, yeah, that's Brittany. And they've chosen you as, Bella was like, yeah, Brittany. They've chosen you for a reason. They've chosen you to be their coach. They can choose from 400,000 other Beachbody coaches, right? There are a lot of Beachbody coaches, and they have chosen you because they trust you. They trust you. And I've really been thinking about this lately because there are so many of us, and I don't think nobody's better than somebody else. They trust you. They've connected with you. And so if we throw them in a group with, 500 of us, of our closest friends, it can be real, they may not even want to talk because they're like, whoa, I don't know who these people are. So if you are Emerald coach or higher, or you've just been, you have at least a few challengers of your own, I would definitely recommend that you think about it, okay? And you pair up with one other person if you want that other person. And if you are anybody is always welcome in any of my groups. They're open invitation. I'm never going to tell you cannot be in it, ever. But I just want you to encourage you to think about running your own. I know Marlene stepped outside her comfort zone and it was running her own for the first time, and she's not even Emerald yet, and she still did it because she's like, I think I need to do this. Maybe people will be more apt to do it if it's just me. So just something to think about as we go into the new year. And it is already time to start thinking about advertising and marketing for the next group, because this month's already started. So it's time to start thinking about the one to start next. So there's that. On that note, I am going to upload a document to Team Spark after this call is over. It is a goals document, and I would like every single one of you guys to fill it out. It's what it is I have set it up for just the first 4 months of the year, and it's gonna have on there. I gotta look at it so I'm not lying to myself because I just wrote it up for you guys. So it's called the Team Spark Coach Action Plan. I'm gonna have you guys think about your why again because it's been a while since I think a lot of us have really thought about our why, and maybe it's changed over the past few months, which is totally fine. Your why is constantly like adapting. Like mine has changed over since I started coaching. So I want you to write down your new why. And I'm going to upload this document. It's a Word document, so you guys should be able to print it or type on it. And then what I want you to do when you fill out this document, send it to your coach. So send it to whoever your coach is. If you're Jerry's coach, you can send it to me if you want. That's totally okay. Don't feel like it's fine. But it's going to have your why, and then underneath that, it's going to say January, February, March, April. It's going to have you set a specific goal for your SC points, your income that you want to make for that month, your rank, and it can stay stagnant. So if you are perfectly content as an Emerald coach or Diamond coach or as a coach, I don't care. There is no right or wrong answer, okay? Because everybody has their own like goals and reasons. So please do not think that I'm pressuring you guys to like reach a certain rank. That is not what I'm not in it for that. But it's just to give you like a specific goal to like put on paper, because it definitely helps to see it. So it's going to have your SC points for each month, January, February, March, April, your income for the month so that you can pay for your product if you're not already doing so. How much money you make, Belle. Your rank that you're at, and it can stay stagnant. You may stay the same rank for 4 months. That's okay. But I just want you to write something down. And then any personal goals you may have for yourself. It might be to lose 10 pounds. It might be to spend less time on social media. It might be to have another date night. I don't care. Put it down on the sheet. And then underneath that, it's going to say, achieving these goals will impact my business and personal life by. I want you to write an answer. Then it's going to say, I will work blank hours a day or week on my business. Again, there is no wrong or right answer. I'm not your boss. We can all decide how much we work or don't work on our businesses. It's your business. But just pick a time so that you have that to work with. If you don't set it for yourself, set that boundary for yourself, then it feels all over the place. So put the hours in. And by the way, I'm going to be filling this out for myself too, because I think it's really helpful. And then I want you to say, I will fit this time in by. It may mean work on it in the morning. It may be when your kids are napping. It may be in the evening. Whatever you need to do, whatever you set for your time, it may not be every single day. Put it on there. Then the next thing it'll have is you will complete the 3 following activities every day, which you guys have heard the 3 daily activities you should be doing anyway. These activities will help me by. You're going to specify why it will help you. You're going to identify your potential obstacles. So kids get sick. We get sick. Husbands get called out of town. The car breaks down. I had to make sure that Marlene wasn't drinking wine out of a wine bottle. Whatever it is. I mean, things happen, right? I mean, furnaces break and you run into cop cars. That was me. Dogs need to go to the vet. I mean, there's so many things that can happen. So it's good that we write them down because we're all real people. But it'll help you think about ahead of time. Okay, if my kid gets sick and I'm up all night, what am I going to do to still help me move forward?
I don't want to get sick.
I don't want you to get sick either. So put that down. And then the last couple things on this document I'm going to upload for you guys will be for you to specify your next challenge group. So whether or not you're going to run it yourself or whether you're running it alongside somebody, or whether you're in my group. My next group's going to start January 29th. Put it on the paper, okay? So I'm going to upload this to TeamSpark as soon as the call's over, so you have it, so you can fill it out. So promise me you fill it out. In addition to that, I really want to encourage you guys to make a vision board. And this is something I think I did one right after Summit, but you don't have to do this right away. Fill out the document first. But if you are if you like creative, fun things, it can be fun to put stuff up there of like why you're doing this. You know, why you take time away from your family to help people on the internet. You know, why you post your pictures of yourself working out. Like, it is helpful for you to connect it to a bigger reason outside of just that stuff. Does that make sense? So whatever that may be for you, maybe to pay off a bill. It may mean to set a good example for your daughter. Like, you guys, Bella tonight was at a class for like at the gym doing burpees and push-ups and bear crawls. She's 7 years old. And it's crazy to me that this kid can do that, because I was not doing that at her age. I I wasn't an athletic child. I wasn't surrounded by it as a kid. And for me, like, that is such a huge reason of why I do all of this, because I want to set that example for her that being in a like fit, healthy environment is fun and it's normal, and it's not like, it doesn't have to be like a task. Does it make sense? So that, like, it kind of opened my eyes to me. So I'm sitting there watching her and I was like, oh my gosh, like, this kid is like kicking butt. Like, she and like, I definitely, there was no way I could have done any of that at her age. So it just you have to think outside. You have to think outside the little stuff, you know, and make a little vision board for yourself. There's apps you can do it with too, if you'd rather do it that way rather than on poster board or whatever. But if you do like doing the fun things, I'd love to see them. And if you can post them in the group in Team Spark, that'd be great. Be quiet. Okay, sorry about that. A few other announcements. Stop.
I didn't do it.
Go over there. I can't hear when you're making noise. Next one to make noise goes on timeout. Do you understand? Okay, no more noise. Okay, see? Real life. Okay, so a couple other announcements. You guys saw the thing about the Super Saturday thing. So I'm hoping to be at the next one in April. I just couldn't make this one happen. So I have the video and the stuff they talk about. I cannot legally post it until Saturday, so I will post it on Saturday. In that group, if you want to get added, just send me a message. I'll add you. Those of you that are coming in for Shanti, that event is coming up so soon in February. I'm so excited. And those of you that are coming in for that event, I'm hoping if we can do like a lunch or something. No. I'm hoping we can do. What did I say?
Sorry.
So I'm hoping that one of us can do, like, we can maybe do like a lunch afterwards or coffee or something. We'll have to see what time it's at, but I'm hoping we can do that. So I just kind of remind you guys about that because it's coming up really soon. January 11th is when two things happen. Number one, that is when Cafe Latte Shakeology is live. So if you are a coffee drinker and you're excited, you can switch your auto ship order over at that time if you want to try it for a month. Or you can get packets. They are going to have a combo box of chocolate vanilla and the latte. So if you don't want a whole month's worth of latte, you can do the combo box or for samples. So that happens January 11th. The other thing that happens January 11th is the open registration for the 2017 trip to Dominican Republic. So you want to put it on your calendar with like a ding, 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 because you guys, the trips, this is the first year they're doing 2 waves because they're making more room for more coaches, which is awesome because they've been selling out so fast. So I can tell you from experience that the trip I went on that I got to go on from Cancun was they take good care of you. It's not like, it is a nice trip, and you can take your husband, you can pay extra and bring your kids, and it's a really nice trip. They really take good care of you. It was going from the airport to the resort, like the transportation was great. It was like a really nice bus. Everything is included, like no kidding. So like put that blanket back. So like the food is included, the drinks are included, there's parties. The only thing you ever have to pay for is if you decide to go off the resort, or if you decide you're going to do something like an excursion or something like that. But it is really nice. And Jerry and I really made a vacation out of it. We did, like when we went, they do have live workouts there, but it's all optional. So it's not work. Like Summit is like, there are conferences and classes and stuff, and the trips are really vacation. So it's really nice. So I highly recommend that you guys register because it really is not hard to win the trips. You just, if you are if you even get Success Club, like most, like even like half the time, you'll probably earn a lot of the trips. So it's not hard to earn the trip if you you have to register, or like I'm still on the wait list for the cruise and it's not going to happen. So like, because I didn't register early enough. So you got to register early. So don't forget January 11th. Don't forget Cafe Latte and
Shanti.
The Shanti event. I will post as we get closer. We'll try to, those of you who are going, we'll try to coordinate some sort of team get together because we have people coming in from out of town to go to that too. I will upload the goal sheet. And then the only other thing I wanted to talk to you guys tonight was that it? I've been talking fast because I know it's late and the kids are driving me nuts. When you guys are setting your goals, just make sure they're specific. Like, don't just say like, you have to make them specific and realistic. So when I give you guys these sheets, I don't want you to feel like you have to put, I'm going to be a 10-star diamond. Like if you sure you can, but I don't want to tell you can't do it. Stop. But it's okay to be realistic and set smaller, like that's why I'm doing it in quarters. So like you don't feel like overwhelmed thinking about the whole year. If you guys don't stop, you're gonna start losing stuff because I've asked you 3 times to be quiet and you're still making noise.
I'm not making noise. Madeline's the one making
Sit down. Oh my gosh. Okay. So they need to go to bed. So and I've lost my train of thought. So make sure you're making your goals specific, measurable, attainable, and realistic, and writing them down, you guys. And I think I've sent you guys, my personal sponsor coaches have gotten additional goal sheets from me, but I'm uploading this coach action plan to the group. I want you guys all to fill it out and then send it to your coach. If it's not me, send it to your coach. Okay. And that's it. So on that note, I think we're having a great start to the year in terms of our challenge groups. They've been really interactive, so I really enjoyed them. The Hammer and Chisel program, I started a week before everyone just so I could kind of get a handle on it. And I am on day, what is this? It's week 2. Tomorrow's day, what is it? Day 9? I don't know. I'm on week 2, whatever that day is. So it's going really well. I have not cheated once. I'm really proud of myself. Not one piece of chocolate. Jessica Jones dropped off 2 bottles of wine and 2 dark chocolate bars at my house today as a congratulations for passing my clinical exam. And it was very, very sweet. But I've been staring at that wine all afternoon, but I'm not going to drink it. So on that note, you guys, I'm going to head out so we can get out of here before 9. And if you have ABC, I think one of our favorite men is going to be on TV. So you can catch him and get some rest tonight and fill out that goal sheet ASAP. Oh, and next team call. So today, let me pull up my calendar. And I will post this up there too, just so you guys can plan on it. Next team call will be January 21st. 8:30 p.m. And then the one after that will be February 4th. So you guys can just kind of plan on like the every other Thursday evening from now on. If something comes up and it can't happen, I will let you know, or I may have somebody else run it for me. But plan on every other Thursday. And that way it's not every Thursday. So you guys, it's hard, I know, to do it every week. So, and then if you're to do the leadership training with me, it starts the 11th too. So January 11th is kind of like a day that you don't want to, like next Monday is a big day. So, and the leadership training, all that will go in there. So I hope you guys are going to do that. You do not have to be a specific rank to be in the leadership training. I do prefer that you've gone through basics, just because I don't want to have to talk about like what is Success Club, because you should know that if you're in that training. Okay. But other than that, you should be good. So if you need a basics training, everything's up on my website, which has been down a lot. So I apologize for that. If you've got new coaches you've been trying to send there and they're complaining, I know. And I'm working on it. I've got, a web guy who's been working on it for since Christmas. So I'm hoping that's going to be up as soon as possible because he's getting paid. So that's it for tonight, you guys. If you have any questions, anybody have any questions? No, Bella, we're not doing questions.
Aww.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put my kids to bed. I will upload that document and make sure you guys fill it out. Okay. Bye. Bella, say goodbye.
Bye.
Say bye, Grayson.
Bye, Grayson. Bye, Grayson.